I really can't get over this look. Okay, let's fix our materials together. I've been able to separate the lining from the main fabric. I'm going to unpin the patterns from the fabric, and we'll start with the front pattern first. We'll merge it together and pin it, and then go over to the machine and join it together. Stay with me in this process. I want you to get it right. Watch how I'm doing this. Just make sure everything aligns. When I'm done with these parts, I'll do this for the other part. Now I'm done fixing the sides and I've pressed the seam allowances open. I'll do this for the back pattern too. The back pattern has 2 center backs, so I'll join the center back first, then join the sides to it. And I'm done pinning this down carefully. I'll go back to the machine to sew it down. When I finished doing this, I ironed the seam allowances open. Now I'm fixing the front pattern to the back pattern, first by the sides, then at the shoulder area. I'll do this for both sides of this outfit. Okay, I'm going to pause and explain something real quick. This side I'm holding, which is the center front, I'm supposed to measure from the shoulder to the waistline and fix my illusion pocket before covering my main fabric with my lining. And also make sure you place it away from the button allowance. I had to struggle to fix this illusion pocket after I've made the whole thing. Now to iron your pad, you're going to place the shiny part of the wadding to your fabric. Then for the collar, you notch the collar and fix it from the center back all the way to the center front. You have to measure what you have at this part of the collar to be sure that that's the same thing you have on the other side. Don't make this mistake, please. Now I've fixed the collar and I've pressed everything open. This wadding was acting up. I had to open it up because I made a mistake while ironing it. So just make sure you do yours very well. Everything I did for the main fabric, I did for the lining. And I opened up 6 inches at the center back. Now I'm going to wear the lining to the main fabric, wrong side facing wrong side. Now when I'm done, I'm going to hold the armhole area like this and open the wrong side, fold it together and pin it down to stitch it up. Do this carefully. Towards the end, you're going to separate the lining from the main fabric to be sure that it's holding up very well. If you don't do this the right way, you're going to end up stitching it in a weird way. So make sure that you pin it down to the shoulder part and from the shoulder part back to the underarm area. When you're done, open up your material, like separate it from the lining. You see how I'll do this in some seconds. You separate it and see how it's holding up. If it's holding up well, then that's fine. And when you're done, you top stitch on the lining area. Now I'm done fixing the armhole. The next thing I want to fix is the collar. From the down part, you bring out your collar from there and then you face it up together and pin it. After pinning it down, the next thing you want to do is to stitch it up 1/2 inch round. Remember, we left 1/2 inch round the whole pieces while we were cutting it. So you're using 1/2 inch to stitch it up all the way to that lapel edge. That's how you do it. Now that we are done, the next thing we want to do is to turn this over to finish up. You turn it like the way I'm turning it. Make sure you're doing this just the way I'm doing it. You don't want your blazer to look weird when you're done. So please, carefully, just take your time and do this slowly. Now I'm going to hold this down, pin it all round. This is the last stitch, all round. Now here is the trick behind the 6 inches we left open at the lining part. When you're done stitching everything all around, you turn your fabric from this opening. That's why we left it. This is me struggling to attach my illusion pocket after I was done. Please don't make this mistake. Make sure you don't make this. It was so hard trying to make this stitch so that it doesn't appear on the other side of the lining. Remember, we cut a 5 by 7 inches fabric. I folded it like this, made half stitch, then I turned it over, then placed it where I want it to be, but very far away from the button allowance. I was just trying to make this stitch. The 6 inches I left open at the lining area really helped me to make this stitch without it appearing on the other side as though. Now I'm done doing everything. This is what it looks like. You can decide to fix your button. I'll fix my button later. I don't have a buttonhole machine for now, so you can leave that place open. You can also top stitch it down. It depends on you. This is it. We are done. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you so much. Bye.